Get a load of this, Joker.
That's right, Pit. This is Joker, the protagonist and the leader of the Phantom Thieves.
The Phantom Thieves?
They're a group dedicated to stealing the hearts of crummy adults who are rotting with evil. A cause I can totally get behind.
Except the Phantom Thieves don't always steal hearts. In order to bring peace to society, Joker and his team show mercy by sparing their targets, so long as they repent for their actions. On a lighter note, Joker here is just an everyday high school student. When he's not busy as a Phantom Thief, he's working a part-time job, going on dates, and studying for his final exams.
For real? How does this kid get any sleep?
Sounds like he's got a lot of pancakes on his plate. In a sense, I can relate.
Oh? Do I overwork you, Pit?
Not at all, Lady Palutena.
You better cut the lies, Pit, or Joker will be after your heart next.
No, not that! I need my heart!
Relax, Pit. The least Joker can cause is mild cartoon violence. Your heart should still be intact after the fight. Now then, be cautious of Joker's arsenal. 1 minute he'll be attacking with a dagger, the next he'll be drawing out a pistol. On top of that, he's got his signature persona Arson ready to back him up. Use your orbitars to counter against the Phantom Thief.
And if that doesn't work?
Try grabbing Joker from the back if you really want to startle him. It'll be a total ambush. He'll never see it coming.
A hero draws near!
That's 11, the hero from Dragon Quest XI. He is said to be the reincarnation of a legendary warrior. On his 16th birthday, he set off on a journey to fulfill his destiny.
Here we go again. Another hero with a destiny. It's not like that plot point's been done to death.
Although the hero is more than just a handsome face with a sword and shield. That's Arusu, the hero from Dragon Quest III. He's the legendary hero who saved Ulfgard from the Archfiend Baramos and the Master Archfiend Zoma.
Legendary hero? Sorry, Mr. Fancy Pants, but we already got enough legendary heroes in this roster. Besides, they all have way better taste in clothing.
That's Solo, the hero from Dragon Quest IV. He was raised by a foster family at a young age. Upon his 18th birthday, he set out on a quest to discover his true identity.
So we have the typical hero with an identity crisis. I'm pretty sure I've come across this trope before.
That's 8, the hero from Dragon Quest VIII. He comes from Trodaine Castle in the land of Trodaine, serving as the captain of its guard.
Is that a hamster in his pocket? Oh, it's so cute! Wait, his name is 8? What, does he have siblings numbered 1 through 7?
Numbers aside, the hero is more than just a handsome face with a sword and shield. He can also build up a magic gauge known as an MP gauge, which allows him to cast a variety of spells.
So he's a spellcaster like Robin! Oh man! I'd pay to see a wizard duel between them!
Focus, Pit. With his MP, the hero can cast several spells, like Fritz, Kaswoosh, or even Crackle Slash. As silly as they sound, they give the hero an edge in battle.
Who even named these spells? A 5-year-old?
Those spells sound amazing! Watch out or I'll unleash my Crackle Slash!
Case in point.
Remember, Pit, once a spell is cast, the hero's MP will begin to shrink. Pay attention to his MP gauge, then attack directly to get the advantage.
With all these swords, shields, magic users, and mythical creatures, it makes me wonder, when are we gonna get a Smash Brothers RPG game? Is that Banjo and Kazooie?
Ah, it's the legendary duo themselves!
They're a rare sight to see!
Welcome home, old friends.
What have they been doing all this time?
After their wacky adventures and foiling Gruntilda's nasty schemes, Banjo and Kazooie haven't had that much time in the limelight.
I vaguely remember seeing Banjo doing some kart racing or boat racing? Or was it piloting?
All of the above. Last time I checked, they spent a lot of time building and creating their own vehicles.
I never picked Banjo as an engineer or a pilot. He must be one crafty fighter.
You're right on the jiggies, Pit. Now stay focused. Banjo and Kazooie are known for their innovative and wide variety of moves. Kazooie herself is no slouch either. Banjo will rely heavily on his feathered friend when it comes to dashing across the field or even swing her like a baseball bat.
Isn't that kind of reckless? For the bird, I mean.
If you think that's bad, just wait till Banjo and Kazooie get the Smash Ball. Once they strike, they'll unleash their greatest weapon that ultimately defeated Gruntilda, the Ginginator!
Well, I only have one thing to say. Huh? Whoa, 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 whoa!
Ah, woo, ah, ah, woo, ah, 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 woo!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, ah, 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 ah.
Ah, ah, woo, ooh, ah!
Ah, oh, oh, ah, 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 ah. Oh, ah, 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 oh, ah, oh, ah, 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 ah.
Ah, ah, woo, woo, ah, ooh, ah, 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 woo, ah, ah, woo, woo, ah, ah, woo, ah.
Ah, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, oh, ah, 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 ah. Ah, ah, oh, ah, oh. Ah, 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 oh, ah, 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 oh. Ah, 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 ah. Oh, ah, oh, oh, ah, ah, oh. Ah, ah, oh, ah, 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 oh, ah, ah, ah.
Huh? Did the Pokemon trainer get muscular all of a sudden?
No, Pit. This is Terry Bogard. He's a mixed martial artist who competes in tournaments known as King of Fighters.
I bet he can knock Pit to the ground with just one punch.
Not unless he can dodge my karate moves.
You're going to need more than a few baby chops, Pit. You're up against the Terry Bogard. He's mastered all kinds of fighting styles.
He's skilled in the arts of Hakyo Kuseiken. Try saying that 5 times fast.
Hakyo. Wow, that's tricky.
Terry's final smash packs quite a punch. He'll start with a triple geyser, followed by a power dunk, and finish off with a Buster Wolf. Pit, do me a favor and get hit by it. You'll never get to experience something like this again in your life.
Okay!
Are you okay?
Isn't that the new professor everyone's talking about?
That's Byleth, a professor who teaches at Garrigmach Monastery. Before coming to the Pristine Officers Academy, Byleth used to work as a mercenary with the famous Captain Gerald.
Can we please get somebody other than another sword fighter?
If you look closely at Byleth's moveset, you wouldn't need to complain so much, Viridi. Byleth can wield an axe, a lance, and a bow. They're respectfully named Amir, Eredbar, and Failnot.
Who is this professor? It's as if I'm fighting a human Swiss Army knife.
If you haven't got a clue, Pit, this isn't your ordinary professor.
Byleth is able to use the Sword of the Creator to its fullest potential, despite there being no creststone attached to the sword itself.
Maybe Byleth ate it?
Don't be ridiculous, Pit. Imagine a Fire Emblem character having a convoluted explanation.
Back to the fight at hand. Pit, you may have the upper hand when it comes to speed. Byleth can't move very fast, so use this to your advantage when going in for a quick offensive attack.
Hey, Lady Palutena, do you think after the fight I can enroll in the professor's class?
Okay, Pit, but only if you can pay for your own tuition.
Whatever that means. Deal! Isn't that the new professor everyone's talking about?
Huh? Who is calling to me?
Lady Palutena?
Lady Palutena? Sorry, but I think you got the wrong number.
Is that you, Sothis? Man, you sure slept for a lifetime.
Viridi! Didn't expect to see you here of all places. Tell me, do you still throw reset bombs during your tantrums?
What I do with my reset bombs is none of your business, you overgrown vegetable.
Look who's talking, Mrs. I am nature and will attempt to wipe humanity for the sake of nature itself.
That's a long name.
Oh, butt out of this, Pit. I'm in the middle of something. something.
Oh, you wish you were in the middle of something. Tell me, Viridi, do you still have issues getting rid of that crabgrass that grows under your...
Okay, that is going way too far. How dare you bring that up?
Can I get some fighting tips?
Sure, Pit. How about you clobber the salad bar with those orbitars of yours? Smack her around real good so she'll sleep for 3,000 years.
It seems Widow Miss Gumdrop still has some anger issues to work out. It's okay, Viridi. Some of us mature faster than others.
Yeah, you're one to talk.
Can we all just get along?
Get a load of this, Noodlehead. She really takes Eat It or Wear It to a whole new level.
Noodlehead? That's the first thing you notice? Have you not seen her arms?
That's Min. She's a fighter who specializes in hand-to-hand combat, or in this case, arm-to-arm combat, given that she can expand her arms.
How is she able to do that?
There's a lot of mystery behind the origin of these extendable arms. For some people, they just wake up one day and realize they have expandable limbs.
That seems like a stretch, if you ask me.
Wow! With long arms like that, how is she able to give hugs?
I have no data on that one, Pit. Strange. I feel like I've said that somewhere before.
It's gonna be tough to reach her if she can hit me from far away.
Maybe I could give you longer arms to make it a fair fight, Pit.
What? But then, how would I be able to give you a hug, Lady Palutena?
That's very sweet, Pit, but focus. At any point during the fight, Min can change her arms, so she can adapt her fighting style. She's equipped with a dragon arm, a ram, and even a megawatt. Her arsenal really comes in handy.
Of course, she's not that much of a threat if you can stay in the air. Oh, but that's a bit of a problem for you, isn't it, Pit?
I could stay in the air for like 5 seconds.
She's got an advantage over heavyweights, but struggles with lightweights. You may have the upper hand, Pit.
Really? How much does she weigh?
Pit, you can't just ask about a lady's weight.
According to my data, her weight is listed as unimportant. I guess that's also a mystery.
Who's this guy? He's just standing there, menacingly.
That's Steve, a regular old human from the universe known as Minecraft.
Really? What's a Minecraft?
Well, Pit, Minecraft is a world where you mine and you craft.
Steve and the like from his world are skilled craftsmen and survivalists. You can't even imagine how many zombies, creepers, and skeletons he's had to triumph over.
He'll do anything to survive, even if he has to eat food off the floor.
He eats food off the floor? Hey guys, meet my new best friend!
You do realize you still have to fight him, right, Pit?
Even best friends fight sometimes.
Well, get this. Steve carries a number of weapons, such as a sword, an axe, and a pickaxe. He can even attack while moving, but his weapons will eventually break.
Blocks are kind of Steve's thing. He can make almost anything out of blocks. A house, a wall, even a pair of wings.
Steve can even fly?
He's quite versatile, but his jump is pretty low. Mario's got him beat there. Lastly, watch out for his final smash, the House of Doom.
It's actually the House of Boom. If you get caught in that, you'll end up trapped in a house plagued with TNT and creepers. You know what that means, Pit? Kaboom!
TNT? Creepers? Oh man. Who's this girl? She's just standing there, menacingly.
That's Alex, a regular old human from a universe known as Minecraft.
Really? What's a Minecraft?
Well, Pit, Minecraft is a world where you mine and you craft.
Alex and the like from her world are skilled craftsmen and survivalists. You can't even imagine how many zombies, creepers, and skeletons she's had to triumph over.
She'll do anything to survive, even if she has to eat food off the floor.
She eats food off the floor? Hey guys, meet my new best friend!
You do realize you still have to fight her, right, Pit?
Even best friends fight sometimes.
Well, get this. Alex carries a number of weapons, such as a sword, an axe, and a pickaxe. She can even attack while moving. But her weapons will eventually break.
Blocks are kind of Alex's thing. She can make almost anything out of blocks. A house, a wall, even a pair of wings.
Alex can even fly?
She's quite versatile, but her jump is pretty low. Mario's got her beat there. Lastly, watch out for her final smash, the House of Doom.
It's actually the House of Boom. If you get caught in that, you'll end up trapped in a house plagued with TNT and creepers. You know what that means, Pit? Kaboom!
TNT? Creepers? Oh, man. Look out, everyone! It's a zombie!
Careful, Pit. It'll eat your brain.
No, not my brain! I need it!
As if you really use it.
Enough, Viridi. Don't worry, Pit. This zombie is no match for you at all. In fact, it's considered one of the weakest monsters in the Minecraft world.
Oh, well, that's a relief. Now I don't feel so scared.
Yeah, zombies from the Minecraft world aren't much of a threat unless they're in groups.
This zombie seems to carry the same fighting style as Steve or Alex. So your strategy shouldn't change either.
Then I'll just send this zombie back from whence it came.
Careful, Pit! An Enderman just invaded Skyworld.
An Ender... what?
The Enderman is quite a dangerous opponent. Engage them in combat, Endermen can be very aggressive monsters.
Given their long and sleek body, Endermen are very quick. They hit so hard, they'll knock you right into next Tuesday. They're virtually unbeatable.
Not quite. Just like a zombie, an Enderman can be taken down if they fight alone.
What do you guys know about the Enderman? What if they just want a friend? Or a hug, at least?
Oh, pardon us for giving the fighting tips you're always begging for, Pit. It's your funeral.
Sometimes, Pit, you just have no other option than to fight the unknown.
We live in a much nicer world if we could all just get along. Is that an angel? A demon? Who is that?
Sephiroth, former member of Soldier First Class, wielder of Masamune, and widely known as the One-Winged Angel.
How can he fly around with just one wing?
How come you can't fly with two?
Ah! He speaks!
Excuse me, Sephiroth, but it's not polite to drop in on a private conversation.
Oh? Am I a bother to the goddess of light and her errand boy?
Hey, I'm no errand boy. I'm not even allowed to get coffee for Lady Palutena anymore. I always spill it.
Lady Palutena, was it? I've heard many tales of a divine goddess with a lone angel and an army of deadbeat centurions. I must admit, your exceeding knowledge about me is most impressive. Yet it does annoy me just a hair.
Hey, you can't talk to Lady Palutena like that, you pretty long-haired sword man.
And I've heard of you, Sephiroth. Well known for spreading carnage and chaos in the world. You're not easy to forget. Are you still chasing your dream in hopes of defeating Cloud?
All that I do is for the sake of my mother. Although, now that you mention it, Cloud and I are due for a reunion.
Hello? I'm still here. It's rude to exclude. Hey, look, it's Pyra.
Yes, Pit, and fire is hot.
Pyra is an Aegis from Allrest, a legendary blade who specializes in fire.
She basically is the sword.
If she's the sword, how can she fight on her own?
We blades can still fight with our weapons. Oh, sorry. I couldn't help but listen in. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Pyra, welcome! It's been quite some time.
That's right. And it's not just me. I'm also here, by the way.
Whoa! Pyra just went blonde!
No, Pit, that was Mythra. She's the true Aegis. Her power comes from light, just like Palutena.
We just use our powers for different circumstances. Now, regarding Pyra, while her powers aren't as strong as Mythra's, that doesn't mean you should take her lightly.
Oh, well, Thanks, I guess?
Pyra's flames are so strong, she can cook just about anything. Better watch it, Pit, or you'll end up on her menu.
Ah! Please don't cook me golden brown!
I would never do that. I don't have my cooking utensils.
Feast later, fight now. Remember, Pit, Pyra can switch to Mythra at any point. When they do, it's almost instant, so think fast on your feet.
Once Pyra gets the Smash Ball, she's joined by her driver, Rex, and together they'll unleash Burning Sword!
Hey, I don't think it's fair to give away our tactics.
Speaking of Rex, I feel bad he can't fight on his own.
Don't worry, Pit. He'll get his chance someday.
Isn't that the Aegis?
Aegis, Pit, Aegis.
That's Mythra, a legendary blade from Allrest. While her counterpart Pyra is an Aegis, Mythra is the true Aegis.
Mythra wields amazing power. She's basically the best blade there is. I want to be just like her when I grow up.
Grow up? Viridi, how old are you?
Pit, don't ever ask a goddess how old she is. That's so rude.
I like this one's attitude. Oh, am I interrupting something?
Oh, Mythra! Nice of you to drop in.
Nice to see you two made it to the fight.
Two?
She's talking to me. And me.
Ah! Mythra dyed her hair!
No, Pit, that's Pyra. She and Mythra can swap places. Remember when Zelda and Sheik used to do that? Pyra focuses on power, while Mythra here is fast on her feet. Makes sense since her element is light.
So you and Mythra share the same power, Lady Palutena?
We may share the same power, but I pretty much have the advantage.
You do know who you're speaking to, right?
Oh, what was that? Sorry. You'll have to speak up, ma'am.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me, ma'am? Are you trying to pick a fight?
Yeah, and I'm winning. Why don't we just settle this right now?
I'd love to, but Pit can handle this one.
I can?
It says a lot when you're hiding behind an angel baby. I feel bad for him too. Kinda reminds me of my driver.
Angel baby?
I'd love to continue this banter, but actually I don't. Pit, as you know, Mythra can swap places with Pyra, which means her movesets change instantly. Mythra also has foresight, just like Shulk. Be careful when going in for a melee attack.
Oh, you can give fighting tips, but you won't take me on? Can't be surprised. You haven't done any real damage.
Well, as they say, when Mythra strikes, she doesn't miss.
Pit, do me a favor and put Mythra's core crystal where her mouth is.
Does that mean I have to touch her chest? Ah! Who's this guy with the scary scars?
That is Kazuya Mishima. He's a martial artist who began training at a very young age, under the wings of his father, Heihachi Mishima.
Didn't his father throw him off a cliff?
He did what?
Kazuya has some family issues. His father threw him off a cliff into an active volcano.
Again, he did what?
It's fine, Pit. Kazuya lived, and then he threw his father into a volcano.
How does that make it better? Why can't they just hug it out?
There really is no comprehending it, Pit. Kazuya has a very complex relationship with his father.
Ironically, the double genes are probably the most normal thing about Kazuya.
You mean Kazuya is a devil?
Hence the wings, Pit.
Keep a sharp eye, Pit. Kazuya will transform immediately with certain attacks such as Devil Fist, Lion Slayer, or even his final smash. The damage he can do in his devil form is deadly.
Make sure you don't lose, Pit, or Kazuya will throw you into a volcano.
With my superior skills, that won't ever happen. Watch out, Mr. Devil, for Skyworld will be your burial ground. There. When you walk away, you don't hear me say,
Please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before.
Whoa! Where in the world did this guy come from? It's like I'm looking through a very handsome mirror.
It's Sora! The one and only Sora!
No way! It's really Sora!
Sora!
Who's Sora?
Oh, Pit. Such a simple question can't be answered so easily.
Sora is a Keyblade wielder from the Destiny Islands, who's traveled to several magical worlds.
Sora's been through a lot in his adventures. He's even had to conquer darkness itself.
It all stems from the Keyblade he carries. Sora must have a really strong heart in order to use one.
Wow. Sora must be a real somebody if he can do all that.
He's definitely not a nobody. But I can't say the same for Roxas.
Wait, who's Roxas?
Sora's nobody. No, really, a real nobody. Roxas came into existence because of Sora. He's kind of like Sora's other half.
So, when you put it like that... Wait, does that make Patu my nobody?
Hey, I'm not a nobody. I'm my own person, you know. Don't go roping me in with all this nonsense, or else darkness within darkness awaits you, Pit Stain.
Oh, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Wait till you hear about everyone else that's intertwined with Sora. Sora is Sora, a boy from Destiny Islands, but he's also so much more than that. Sora is also Roxas, who is Sora's nobody. Roxas was created when Sora sacrificed himself to save his best friend Kyrie from the darkness. At that time, Kyrie's heart also bled inside of Sora's heart. Did I mention that Sora's the source of Shion's memories? Shion was made by Organization 13 in order to make their own vessel out of Sora, so they could wield the power of the Keyblade. Not to mention Shion also possesses some of Kyrie's memories. Or, well, something like that. But that's a story for another day. During all of this, Sora is carrying Ventus's heart, who, might I add, is the spinning image of Roxas. And that's because Ventus was inside Sora's heart during Roxas' creation. And then there's Vanitas, who Sora becomes the physical template for during the time Ventus was sealed inside Sora's heart, emanating the darkness of Sora. Which is exactly why Vanitas looks a lot like a darker Sora, and...
Okay, Viridi, I think that's enough. Besides, it'd probably take 358 days to cover everything about Sora.
Aw, well, Sora sounds like a really cool guy. I bet we can make a pretty good team.
Yeah, focus on the fight first, Pit. Make friends later.
Sora is a rather light opponent. He can jump very high, allowing him to evade attacks.
You might be able to keep up with him in the air, but that Sonic Blade maneuver can help him in a pinch. Watch where he goes and predict his movements.
Watch out, Sora! This is gonna be a simple and clean victory!
Hello, my fellow gamers. Thank you all for joining me.
And me!
Don't forget me!
Thank you for joining all of us for our last and final Palutena's guidance.
Seriously, who knew the final fighter was going to be Sora?
I'm excited for all the matches we're gonna have now!
I wouldn't have it any other way. And of course, this wouldn't have been possible without the legend himself, Masahiro Sakurai.
That goes double for me. The team behind this game really made Super Smash Bros. Ultimate a game to remember for the ages.
I'm just thrilled I have the honor of getting to fight so many icons in video game history!
I guess all that's left to say is,
Thank you, Sakurai!
And with that, we have come to the end of Palutena's guidance. Who knows, maybe we'll all see each other again. The future is a complete mystery, but one we'll all be looking forward to.
See you later, everyone!
Take care!
And may your world be filled with light. Goodbye!